looking at reference art right now. Looks like it's squashed horizontally. So the aspect ratio doesn't seem quite right, but it could be an illusion. Maybe it is right. So this is on the Super Nintendo, obviously. So these are probably at least a little bit higher resolution. There's definitely more detail. Those pixels have to come from somewhere, right? What are you guys doing? Getting behind my blinds? These crazy cats. So I think I should probably just look at NES. But before the note, that's all right. I wanted to see if I could animate an auto tile. So we're going to get a world open. Then I wouldn't have to do, this is just a test. But I'd like to add animated auto tiles. Let's see. That. I think it would be that one. I just learned about this animated texture. What would it be? This one would be, I guess, let's just call it border for now. So we can open that, give it, actually what I'm going to have to do is didn't I have one where I saved all the excuse me, all the frames? Whoops. I don't need Audacity right now. I am audacious enough. So let's go to farming. No, I just had the one. Alright, we'll do that now. But we better get... Really? Let's do that. Oh yeah, this does have the frames. Or does it? It almost does. I think it's the same as that, just without the background. So we can just animate that. So we do... Oh man. It's okay for now. So we can transfer that to this. Or no. That has to go... Yeah. And that should be alright for now. Let's see. Does not look like it worked. do vertical for this one. So get a water, plop that in there. I think. Yeah. Oh, does each? Does it have to be? So they want separate frames. I wonder if I can do Atlas resource. Atlas texture. Yeah, I don't think it's not picking up right. We can try it. Nice if they let you run this animation. So now we can try. Copy that. Just want to see if this works. So it's not animating. All's one shot. Yes. Okay. That's our answer right there. It's not a big deal. We just do it. I have to do it. Your way to save each frame. Yes. Take these. You don't need that. That was a fail. So just delete it. I can't see. Don't need that atlas now. Clear that. So water. Just trying to get rid of that. There we go. So, trying to think logistically how this will work. Do I just want to keep? Maybe I want to keep the opacity, but we'll put it on the top layer because then we'll be able to we can overdraw on these tiles, and so that way the edges will always work. I think that's right. Let's get rid of that. Let's fill it with the actual water. Let me see what's going on here. So we're gonna put that guy in here. Just copying that. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to organize this right now. Right, so we just, oops, no, I gotta get off that tool. Oh, this always happens, like right now. There we go. So if I put it on its own layer, right, we have the water, oops, separate. I think that'll work. Because then we can put it up against any tile. That's kind of my thinking there. It's easy to change the water, I think. We do it this way. I have to update my map for it, but let's see how it looks in game. I need to animate the middle tiles. Probably add more frames to the animation. mm. I do like the darker water. So I want to fill, just kind of like block this off. Fill that in. Closing that off. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Just have to clean it up. Good. Something like that. Probably need an auto tile for the beach now. Or do I? Look good. So yeah, they're definitely like the sand is. I mean, how I would imitate that is this would be on the top layer. Excuse me. Like a top decorative layer that I don't have to check collision on. Although I guess I would need it to check, like if we have specific enemy backgrounds, or if the tile type impacts. Um, hmm, now that I look at it, I think it's probably the grass is the auto tile with the water edges. And then there's a top layer for things like trees and sand. But the grass will always have this edge. Now in here, it looks like it's the water that has the edge, the auto tile. Maybe not. Maybe this one does have. Let's see. No, because your boat can definitely go in those. It can't go in that, but okay, maybe we'll keep it how we have it then. I'm sure there was a reason they did it that way. We can always change it later if we need to. And then the NES one didn't have any auto tiling. I think it did on the world map. Yeah. I have to keep in mind that this is kind of closer to the level of detail that we're going for. So I can start. Just kind of like throwing this in. Make sure it's sealed. Otherwise, this auto tile, the fill, goes crazy. It'll try and fill the whole map. That's why I block it up into chunks like this. Just to give you an idea. Let's see. Well, the water, I have to add collision to that layer. It's going to be something like that now. Yeah, it looks pretty good already. I can add like some sand on this edge. I think that'll look good. And I'll figure out what, like we want to do some ripples for the middle. But that might just be a shader. So let's do, let's see here. So I think for water needs to be under the top layer. And I don't know if this needs to inherit from tile map layer. I mean, I'll call it that for now. I think that's all we really need. And then in here, oh man. So we do that. I'm gonna do get node or null. Now we'll keep it in there for now. I'm gonna try to move player. So I think we check that first. No, I take it back. Do it here. Unless we're in the boat, we'll handle that later. So let's test that real quick. Just see if our collision check works. Yeah, cool. Well, it's not working there. That's for sure. Let's see, why is that? Let's see. Shadow. Should I just return? I don't get that. I think it's only checking. It's not checking that water layer. Oh. This has to be in. Check bottom layer. So if there's no collision on top layer, check this first. There we go. That looks right, yeah. Alright, cool. Let's see, where am I printing? Okay. So keep getting this in there. Do like
Go for a big one here. Oh, spoiler. Spoiler. Slime Island. You didn't see anything. Ain't see nothing. Oh, whoops. Forgot to outline. It's kind of sloppy. Let's see. Yeah, I like this color better for the base as well. I think the other one's a little bit too cartoony. Sorry. Wow, we were really cutting in there. What happened here? Alright. So I go through and clean it up. Anytime, really, but it's already looking a lot better. Here.
good. Just go like this. Well, it's kind of funny. Our town got pushed into the water. Let's see. That kind of works. I just have to put beach around it. Nice. I want to do a beach auto tile. Maybe it's not needed. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Just kind of a sketch of the world map. You can see this is kind of where I'm building up detail wise, and I have some locations planned out, like roughed out, but I still have to figure out what's going to happen up here. I mean, really, I need to figure out what's going to happen everywhere, but this is kind of the progression right now. You start down here, go through a tunnel. This is very Dragon Quest IV. I mean, I guess it's in a lot of Dragon Quest that I can think of, where you have to go through a cave tunnel, like right away. And then there will be a town up here, and everything else TBD. But so now our player's stuck. Oh no! Well, I like that. I think once we add some animation to this, it'll look even better. I think I want to make... Now we have all this nice water. I think we need to do... a boat. Which... such boat. I want to make the splashing on it. So... Laggy. Lag. So we're just gonna do. I went too big. This lag is not fun. That's what we want. I might make the boat bigger than the player tile later, but that would change up how we handle collision. I think we want it 8 by 8 for now. I think. Just gonna flip this one. It does both. I don't know if we really need that right now. So the top one, kind of scrunch it. Make that work. I guess it'll just be off center. Let's see something. Yeah. No. Doesn't be. Just in case. Yeah, I think we do need that. So left, right. This looks like down. Right there. So up. Let the sail be that way. We do something like that. So that's up. This is down. That's left. That's That's right. So you have like an indicator. It's like a masthead. And then what I'm going to do is do a new frame. And do this. New layer. We can take the bottom layer on this one and just bump it down, and also get rid of that color. Okay, so we have this. I can change the speed of these. Let's see. Let's do. So every half second. I might swap that. That's all right for now. Ship. Oh. I have to change how I have that organized. So I think we wanted to work with that thing. It's on that. So do down, up, left, right. We can just override this. And this. What do we call this? Script. Down, up, left, right. Fix that. The heck? Whatever. Oh, that's it. Go like that. Really? That's pretty annoying. Maybe they need to be grouped or something. It's only 2 layers, so it doesn't really matter. So, I'll take this. Okay. Oops. Oh, but this one's animated. A little bit different. Alright, we're just gonna do custom one. Hmm. Why can't I save this separately? Oh, there we go. Okay. I'll automatically add those. I don't think we want that now. Maybe not. Texture region position. I think I can set facing, we just have to do this. Frame advance. Oh, I do have two. Oh man. That makes sense. I think frame current. So if I do these side by side, then it'll work. I'm all confused. Shift ASE. It's the vertical, we want horizontal. Doesn't look like what. Try this. Okay. So the only thing we're changing. Actually, I don't think we have to change anything. I think it's just a sprite sheet animation. where we don't change the character index. Take that back. We don't want to do this. um, all this, no right frame. True by default, and here. Whoops. Direction equals facing right. I don't get what? So I think we only need that. X facing. Oh. So ship. I didn't give it the texture. To offset. So player back. Aren't they on that island? What the heck? Okay. So something broke in this. That's all I added in. Variable of type. Actor. Oh, it crashed. Great. Great. Thank you. Thank you, bud. Sorry, I missed your comments there. Yeah, I think the water does help. And you're totally right. Like, it takes it from like the early. Is it Dragon Warrior 1 actually had that kind of water, if I remember right. It might not have been animated, but if you look at like Dragon Quest NES 1, let's see. Yeah, like the original, right? They didn't have any kind of auto tile, so it was pretty similar to how I had it before. And in this one, you can see it's kind of funny. I don't remember it being like that last time I saw it, but the like the player on the world map, is that right? It's just got a black outline around it. And they also didn't animate it in any other direction except for down. So it's pretty goofy looking. Anyway, I'm not sure what broke. Let's see if it works now. No, it's a sprite. Variable of type sprite. And it's not the ship. So we're adding that. We're getting the actors ready. So I wish I could find out what actor it is. I mean, clearly it's probably, what, the player? Let's see. How do I keep missing that? Let's just try cutting the player out. No, so that's dependent on a player. Value of type. Sorry. To a variable of type. Sprite sheet animation. But you know what? This is my bad. The ship needs to be an actor. That still doesn't explain why our other actors broke. Is it just that town? Or that world map? So, that can't be that code. Excuse me. I really don't know. Maybe it's time for a breakpoint. Just like my least favorite thing to do. So we have, yeah. Get to that. We go to add chop area. Setting up our layers. That makes sense. Okay. It's going to call that a bunch of times. There's no problem until we get to actor. So this is where it crashes, I'm pretty sure. It's telling me the actor sprite. Oh, I see. The script for some reason got removed. Yeah, I must have done that by accident. Okay, we should be good now. Probably get the boat back in. It's just my breakpoint. Let's stop running. World map, kind of just Command Z. Drag that ship back in. Bloop. Bloop. And put it. We'll put it up close to the fire. So the ship's not animating. Auto start. I just have to connect it. Way too fast on that. If we had done what, half minute. Yeah. So we collide with that. All of our characters need to walk onto it and hide. I think maybe from there the ship. Maybe the ship just replaces the player's sprite. I have to update. Or no, they're in the same spot. Yeah, we gotta do. I might not need a water layer in each one. So equals -1. Not. Good. Although, no, yeah, we're fine. Should work now. There we go. So I'll update the water everywhere else. Let's see. Load up on the ship and then change. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, and um, so they'll all kind of like pile in there, hide once they get to the tile, and then we give that texture to the player, and then we just swap back when we get off. Should work all right. Should get that ship going. That would be fun to test out. I was thinking about moving on to something else, but let's see. So that collision, I wonder if that should actually be a tile. I'm going to be right back. Let's see, let's put that up. And we'll just run this. It's this one. All right. Hey, thanks, Ben. Appreciate it. Trying to improve the art today. So a lot of it's kind of placeholder art. So hopefully it'll keep looking better. This stuff should be fine. So that knocks him down to 1 health. Auto heal, order. Making sure other stuff didn't break. Yeah, it still works. Cool. What are these errors? Reset. I'll have to look into that. I don't know why that's getting called twice. It's probably, let's look up. I would guess it's the world container calling it. Button. Many enemies. Oh, is it this when I move the players around? Maybe? I don't see anything else that would be calling that. Let me check my wait till my connection's back. Alright, looks like we're back. I don't know what happened to the connection. Kind of trashed out. Oh, it's great, Ben. Yeah, Godot's really, it's really intuitive to use. I highly recommend it. Oh no, I keep disconnecting. Let's see what's going on. Looks like I might be having connection issues, so maybe I will just type in here. Yeah, Ben, let me know if you ever have any questions or if you have any feedback. Let's see. So we're gonna get, my connection seems fine. I think we're all right. Party planning. Let's do it by the water. That way you can kind of like get right off your boat and then go swap your party. That sounds good. So we're gonna make. We want to handle that. It's been a while since I had to make a new actor. Just duplicate. Copy. Just drag. A lot of this tile art is just placeholder. Kind of hard to read the players on it. So Poppy, do we have any kind of? I think for now we can put crates in front of them, and so, oops, on the wrong layer. So it's gonna be tile map layer top. So that's gonna be like a makeshift counter for now. So we'll go up and talk to Poppy, who's gonna have I don't know, Pinky, and then how do I add? So I'm giving them each a script. Just gonna like duplicate that actor. And so we duplicate that. Let's go into dialogue. That's where I keep all of my dialogue. Let's give us some clear room here. So we're gonna have. It's gonna be. And actually, I don't know if they need dialogue. We might just have them open that menu. So, actor. So we interact. When the player interacts, they call this on the actor. So by default, we just open up a dialogue. And so all I have to do with Poppy is just override that. So we don't even need that, just make function interacts. We do const recruiting. So Poppy will hold that, and then like Poppy can just instance it. Poppy can hold it too. So far, yeah. ready. Well, no. So we're gonna do a new one each time. So it resets. And so we do this, instance it, we have to add it to copy. That should be good. And then in here, turn off debug. And when we go back one level, so we have to go up to GUI base. Reset. Just add. Well, maybe they could just make it once. Yeah, I think we'll do that instead. So you still have to add it. Just might have to hide it, and then we do like I think show. With the show and grab and advance one level. Like just make sure we're always showing. And it would be advance. We do by default. Nah, that's kind of half arson it. Start. So for testing now, I'm just going to pull the player down. So right there. I think I just need to increase their collision range. Might take this away just so we can test for now. Let's see. No text box available. Let's see, Poppy, what's wrong? Okay, they don't have the right script, that's why. Never gave it to them. There we go. Alright, so we do need change this to we're doing GUI base reset. If debug, we do that, looks good. Alright, cool. So we do have to freeze the player. do that on start. I think what am I doing in here? Yeah, so what we want is levels clear. Yeah, so all of this go in a top level one. Actually, this too. I'm gonna put that in this, and then you don't have windows. All right, so that, and then the main GUI. Also need that. So we're calling this, then we call our modified versions. Let's see. Oops. It's all right. We'll take the long walk. All right, so now I can't move the players. That's good. We have to dismiss. Okay. Oh, they're all heroes. We got to change that. So do player. So this should. No. Why aren't these opening up? So your class type, tofu, tofu the mage, Chris is going to be a fighter. These are just placeholder people anyway, and a thief. And then player 0 is the hero. On it again. So now I should be able to dismiss them. Yeah. Now we can see them here. We can get recruits up here. I still need to add a check so that we don't have duplicate names. We can re-roll them to get new ones. And it randomizes the stats and the class and the name each time. So I can grab like 3 different people, and they're in my party now. This is like our queue as God Gladiator put it correctly. If we re-roll enough, we're going to see, there we go, gotta get him. Him or her or they. Could be any. And yeah. This looks like, okay, so we're not able to, we need to hide it when we exit. That's going to be on recruiting station. So I can try it again. I don't think I have to reset. Perfect. Now, what we also have to do is I have to get sprites for each member of the party. Where's my oh, my GUI's out in the world map. But let's see. Yeah, they need different sprites based on their class and gender. That Hobbies looks like it works. Let's see if these info cards update. So we have Mama Tofu Chris Mama. Let's miss that. Let's see. Alright, so they do not. So we need to get some signals going. Let's see. Any. Good morning, Kaba. Can't dismiss the hero. Yeah, I gotta keep them. Okay. Yeah, hopefully you weren't offended. I just, I don't like to assume anyone's gender. Not in this day and age. I'd be interested in what the demographics are for Dragon Quest players. Let's see. So recruiting station, update. GUI global. I might want to do that. To and here. GUI self. Because I need to update the player info cards, but maybe we can just do that when we, let's see, load data, add party member. Yeah, so let's do that. Every time we open this guy, which is, I think right now, just when we press this input, we need to do player info card. That way it's always fresh. I think they show in there. We can make that happen. Party updated. Set party. No array. Fine. I think maybe just when we exit. You said we can do. And that way we don't have to call this every time we just open the menu. We can go back to what we had. So I'll test that real quick. It's all starting to come together. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Dinner late. Yeah, you gotta get the food, right? Especially with a big family. You got a lot of siblings, gotta fight for that food sometimes, right? Where am I printing yes a million times? That's gotta go. Ah, yes. There we go. So we go up to Poppy. Hey, Poppy. Add new recruits. So all I want to test is this GUI updating? It is, perfect. And then we can add new players. That's not right though. It's supposed to be 4 in there. That's a new bug. Why would there only be 1? We are getting some red errors. Let's do like data. That'll get rid of all of those. See if it breaks just when we go directly to it. Sounds good. Oh, something broke in there. Reload. What could have done that? Is it our reset? Like, that's the only thing I think I changed in there. Let's close some of these. So Poppy needs to be pinky. Okay, weird. So that line does seem to break it. What was that set party? Alright. Max size. It's possible. Size less than. Let's try this. Just have a feeling it's dependent on that somewhere. We'll recruit. Just do this. I want to put that code back in here. Let's see if that works. No. For some reason, it does not like when I call that. How about this? We do this, and we do. So if not, new array empty. Otherwise, we're just up calling that. Nope, that didn't do it. So they depend on. I don't know, that's a weird one. So I guess in GUI base, or in GUI, we will just call that instead. That's good. Got it. Yeah. Cool. So now I need to try it with the full game. I really need like a run function, even if it's just for debugging. That way I can get around more quickly. Whoops, went too far. Well, actually, yeah, so it's updating now. Cool. Oops. Interesting. It's not recognizing that last player that we added. So we have Mama, we have Chris, we have Patch. Oh, interesting. Oh, that has to update too. I think it's just here. So they're already connected. So we do need to call that. And so that has to be called, which means I have to figure out why that is causing the error. Gotta change this back. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes you get really slowed down just trying to fix one little bug. Have a good one. Right. Let's see. What do I really want to fix this thing. That's so weird. I have to look at, see what's going on in here. It's going to be a lot of clicking in. So they are there, just not showing. So I have to find what code is good for hide. So it's not that, so it's going to be visible. No. Could be, let's see, role recruit. Duplicate init random player. I just have to do I don't know why I would need that, but okay, looks good. Oh, sweet. It looks like it updated. Yeah, it updated our party automatically. Cool. But now these are not showing again. Oh, it's only when we re-roll. Look at this. I think it has to do with the menu targets code that I'm using for this. Child. Why is this an active size? So actors. This equals actors. Hmm. Dang it. Can't take value from empty array. Maybe that's why. Fruits. Okay, that's the problem right there. Never gave it that array. I don't know how the heck it was working before. Come on, there we go. Station. So I don't think we need that now. Cool. Well, playtest. I think I'm a long way from that, but I will definitely. You'll be you'll be on the list. That's for sure. All right, so we fixed this. That's good. I want to get that crate back in. And so I need to extend my interaction range. Let's look at actor. I think we can do bar is shop. Or yeah, whatever. So if they're a shop, what we're going to do is just extend that range. Snap to grid. And so their interaction range will be like that. That way, if there are any counters around them, we'll still be able to interact. I also have to look at, I'm trying to see what value what is it, is that this? Yeah, so it's the extents that we're changing. It's going to be 12, 12, otherwise they're going to be 4, 4. So in here we do if is shop the action range dot get shape. I think I gotta look at this. It would just be shape. 3. That's gonna take it from 4. I mean, essentially we're saying like, hey, you know, spread out that much. Yeah. So then Poppy, I gotta save actor first. Go in here. Poppy should be a shop. So now if I walk up, we should be able to interact. Beautiful. That was an easy fix. Right, there's Poppy. All right, cool. It's coming along little by little. If you haven't tried making games before, or if you have, I should say, you know that these things take time. These transitions look good. I might need to like move that up. I don't know. Okay, seems interesting. I just tried opening a text box with them and it froze up my game. So we have to figure that out. That's because there's no text box in here. So I'm just running this guy. That's alright. Thanks. I was having connection issues, so I'm just making sure everything's good. Excellent. I guess that's good. Um, maybe time to do the boat. 'Cause I wanna sail. So how do we check that? I think get overlapping. No. So entity collision. Position target plus tile movement. So if there's an entity in range, let's see how that's gonna look. But there's a tile in between, so get overlapping areas. And what is my interaction range? Basically, I just need to figure out how I'm going to handle collision with that. And I mean, that by itself is not complicated, but working it into my existing collision system is where I have to take a second, I think. So we check if there's a entity first. We do that in the player. And so the player handles entity collisions. I think if I give the water, no, the world map maybe could hold the position of the ship. Maybe the floor that it's on, that would make sense. So ship cell. We can do that. We can just hold a reference to the ship. Ship. And then we do ship. I think it's just called no TDD for now. It's gonna be okay. So that way we'll have a reference to the ship if we supply it. So we just drag that ship up there. So that way the main floor always knows where that ship is. And let's see. So it would be ship collision. There's so many different collision types. Ship collision equals. Let's do. So, me just do position. So we get the ship cell, and then ship position will be full equals that cell be ship cell. No, not that. It's going to be target cell. Ship cell equal prompts. So this means if the ship cell is equal to the target cell plus one additional movement, and our target cell's current cell plus movement, this we're just checking one ahead of that. So for example, for players here, and I'm pushing to the right, we're gonna check, right, this is our current cell, this is our target cell, and then that's the, this is the target cell plus movement. So if the ship is there, then we're gonna handle that. And that will override I think that for now at least. Ship the movement multiplier equals 2. And collision stays false, so we would skip all the way down to here. So we don't do that. We're not jumping. And then we move the player. And so we can do like elif ship yield. We're going to copy this. And then I have to transfer. Maybe we give the ship your sprite sheet animation. I think the ship needs to be an actor. That will allow us to just take control of it and move it around, and we'll give it custom functionality. Alright, stream's still up. Let's see. Okay. What does the player have that's different? No, I changed my mind. We're going to send that texture over. So maybe the player just holds a reference to that. That'll be easier. Do this. Const, this. It should work. Oh, that is not. Would I make it unique? Is it main? Characters. Pop that in there. And I think duplicate it. Ship texture is going to do the same thing pretty much. I think it's just called ship. So we don't have to duplicate that one. This is not constant because it's a duplicate. Cross that bridge. So we're in the player. It's called set on ship. Maybe toggle ship. So we do on full, if on, as, else, as. So if on, we're just swapping sprite.texture. Oops. Ship texture. Could use a ternary, but we'll use this for now. Sprite texture, ship texture. We're not changing anything else right now. I think we do need to save that bool because that's going to affect our collision with the world map. It's going to basically invert it. And so if we're not on water, then we can't move. So change this to, so we will be using that. Pass it through. And what the heck, we will use a ternary. I like them, they're clean. So do that. And in our movement, we'll worry about the caterpillar movement later. I just want to get the boat moving first. So tell my player bottom. If ship collision, player dot set true. We're gonna hide the ship. When we get off of the ship, we'll just teleport the ship to the player's position and show it. And so our collision is going to be modified, which So I want to keep that, or do I want a separate movement function altogether? Let's see. Yeah. Let's split it up for now. Let's copy that part. And see the player. Maybe ship. Actually, crap. No. Don't need that. Keep it simple. So in here, we connect the player. Bottom layer is moving. Knit player. Player move attempted. Change this up. Call that. Grab this. And then we do if player on chip. I think that's better. Then just copy this whole thing for now. We'll delete what we don't need. Don't need that in this. Collision. Nope. So we can still have top layer collision on the water. Don't need that. But we're going to change it up. If it's none, I'm going to check for water collision equals -1. Then collision equals true. And we return. We're lucky that'll just work. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're so close. So close. We just can't get out of here. Oh. Why can we only go on? That was a funny bug. So top layer collision equals none. Or collision equals -1. Right, if we're not on water, then we return. Oh wait, we're not jumping on water. See the immediate reason why this doesn't work? So my animation is not quite there. What? What? Say what? Any ideas? Any ideas? Nope, no ideas. Okay. So we go there. So what we need to do. Let's see. False. It's saying 1, so it should let us go. Oh no, because we're doing this. I think that's messing us up. Oh my gosh. We have a ship. And it has some animation issues. And our followers, they're walking on water. They are gods. Oh, that's pretty funny. So I need to figure out what's going on with that animation. If no right frames, did I set that? Okay, let's try that. If we're lucky, that'll just. Maybe I have to reload. So, hopefully not a difficult fix. I think the my grid. We're gonna get this darn boat ready to go. So I think these probably want to be like that, right? For starters. Just let me pull up. I guess I don't need to see the characters right now. Horizontal strip. If no. Oh. Wait. Layer. Ship. Yeah, I have that wrong. Ship doesn't have right frames. Let's get that in. Let's get rid of these because we're not using them. What? we need, are we using face? Oh, we still have to set facing. What is it doing? So they look broken now. Oh, duh. That's the one way to do that. So the characters are fixed. So it's down, up, left, right. Don't want that. Right frames, flip H is off. The animation's really weird on it. Okay, oh. Atlas texture. We're gonna do a reload. I'm gonna stretch real quick. Put that up. Run the game so you have something to look at while I'm AFK for a bit. With our busted ship. The ship. What? What? The down looks right. this is weird. This one should be hidden. Right, that, yeah, we're not even using that one. Maybe it's the player? How the player animates? I don't think so. It's a weird one. Oh. I think I know the problem. I think I know. This does have to be a duplicate. Oh, do this. There we go. That was the problem. They were sharing that texture, and so the texture on the other ship was modifying this one. Cool. I think we're gonna make. I think we need these. Just do like. Actually, texture. I'm gonna try that. I'll get rid of that. Oh, don't need that. Didn't work. It's on the wrong. Is that what I call it? Just actors. There we go. So now I just have to handle getting the other people on there. We can stop printing that. So to do that, we want to wait and advance them. I think I do. We do a floor transition, I think. No? Let's see. In here. I don't see where I'm changing their position though. Let's see how I handle it with this. Oh, or not. Let's do. Try with player ship cell. Probably change it to this. Use it down there, so just have to declare it up here. And let me do should work. That's still good, but we need to test floor transitions. So we do that. Okay, yeah, that's incorrect. We need them to teleport to the player. Which I think the container has to handle. Let's see. followers. Move followers instant is what we need. So that should warp them to the stairs. Beautiful. That's pretty much what we wanted. Yeah. Probably want them to grab facing. Let me just update this to do they have facing? Look at the follower. Facing. They set facing. Yeah. Let's see. Teleport. Face. Sure. Do I need to save facing in the actor now? Oh, it's telling me. Just do 0. Player needs to set that. Facing equals. I have to set facing. There's a method to my madness. I'll probably look at like actor set facing. We set position target. Alright, so I can take that out of here then. Although I'm calling it there. I don't know. Let's see. That's all right. Good. Just had this wrong. Default to down. There we go. We're getting collision on that because the player's not checking by floor. Entity collision. Need to do entity. Use tabs and spaces. Where? There? Okay. Is it on the same floor too? Okay, that crashed the game. Because we need to do, I think, get beautiful. Love when things just work like that. So we can add I don't like seeing those red errors. All right, good. Still up. How long have I been going today? 3 hours almost, and I still gotta take that off. All right. So basically, I want to yield. I'm gonna figure out the ship movement later to get the followers on. I'll just make a note. All right. Very productive. Feels good. Have a great day. Let me know if you have any questions or feedback. La 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 la. Just waiting because YouTube likes to cut me off if I do this too soon.